John C. Depp II versus Amber Laura Heard was a defamation trial in Fairfax County, Virginia, that took a grueling 6 weeks to finish that began on April 11th and ended on June 1, 2022. Originally, many people were very biased in favor of Amber Heard, but after the very in-depth, detailed description and emotional testimonies from Johnny, Amber, and their witnesses, the unanimous decision was delivered on the third day of deliberation in favor of Johnny Depp. But how exactly did he win? Hi, welcome to YouWannaWatch, and in this video, we're going to talk about how Johnny Depp won his case against Amber Heard. 2018, an article by the Sun newspaper's executive editor, Dan Wooten, was published in April, in which he refers to Mr. Depp as a wife-beater in the headline. The actor files his libel claim against News Group Newspapers, the owner of the Sun. Ms. Heard published an article in the Washington Post in December which deals with her personal experiences of domestic violence. It is titled, "I spoke up against sexual violence and faced our culture's wrath. That has to change," but does not mention Mr. Depp by name. 2019, Mr. Depp files a $50 million defamation lawsuit against Ms. Heard, claiming that the article falsely implies she was physically and sexually abused by the actor during their marriage. He claims that the piece was the reason he was fired from the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise, and that Ms. Heard was the one who was abusive to him. 2020, the pair meet in the Royal Courts of Justice in London for Mr. Depp's NGN libel suit, which was delayed due to the coronavirus crisis. Following a 16-day trial in July, a judge finds the content of the article proven to be substantially true. Mr. Justice Nicol refuses Mr. Depp's application for permission to appeal against his ruling at the Court of Appeal. Mr. Depp's lawyers file grounds of appeal with the Court of Appeal, arguing the actor did not receive a fair trial and that Mr. Justice Nicol's ruling is plainly wrong and manifestly unsafe. 2021, the UK Court of Appeal refuses permission for Mr. Depp to appeal against the High Court ruling. April 2022, Depp and Heard's $100 million lawsuit for defamation started on April 11th in Fairfax, Virginia. Stars like Paul Bettany from WandaVision, Elon Musk, James Franco, and Ellen Barkin among several stars are testifying in court, reported by Page 6. The case was initiated with powerful opening statements from Ben Chu and J. Benjamin Rottenborn, who represented Johnny Depp and Amber Heard respectively. April 13, 2022. On April 13th, Depp's longtime friend and neighbor Isaac Barak testified, claiming that he'd only ever seen the couple in 2 arguments, once in person and once over the phone. Barak claimed that Heard told him once that Depp had thrown a phone at her and struck her in the face, but that when he saw her the next day, there were no visible marks on her face. Barak also claims to have seen a security camera video of Heard pretending to be hit by a fake punch thrown by her sister in the elevator of the building where Depp and Heard lived. According to Depp's lawyers, this video shows Heard practicing for a real punch in the future as part of her alleged efforts to fabricate abuse evidence. Barak got emotional as he defended his longtime friend and chastised Heard, stating, "His family has been completely wrecked by all of this stuff, and it's not fair. It's not right, what she did. It's insane." April 14, 2022. On April 14th, Kate James, Heard's former personal assistant, painted a rather negative picture of her ex-employer. James' testimony was played for the jury as part of a taped deposition. She claimed that she never saw any evidence that Depp abused or hurt Heard, and that she was constantly present as Heard's assistant. She claimed that she was paid $25 per hour as Heard's assistant from 2012 to 2015, and that her salary was raised to $50,000 per year only after Heard allegedly screamed abuses at her when she asked for a raise. James claims that Heard was a dramatic person in general, and that he witnessed the actress fly into a blind rage, whereas she described Depp as shy, peaceful, quiet when she first met him, and that he behaved like a total Southern gentleman. James also claimed that Heard once spit in her face while discussing the possibility of a raise, and that Heard would have manic episodes, calling and texting incoherently at odd hours of the night. James claimed that Heard treated her own sister like a dog you kicked, and that Heard's mother once told her that she was terrified of her daughter. April 19, 2022. Johnny Depp testified Tuesday, April 19th, that his $50 million defamation lawsuit against Amber Heard was motivated by his desire to clear up heinous and disturbing allegations of abuse made against him by his ex-wife 6 years ago, as well as to prevent his friends and acquaintances from thinking he was a liar and a fraud. In his lengthy testimony, which will continue Wednesday, April 20th, Depp opened up to the court about various topics. He touched on his abusive childhood, detailed his creative endeavors and his approach to them and explored his relationship with drugs and alcohol, which began when he was 11 and included a years-long addiction to the opiate roxicodone. He also described Heard's transition from a person who was too good to be true to this other person. April 20, 2022. After 2 days on the stand in a $50 million defamation case brought by Johnny Depp against his former wife, the actor testified Wednesday that accusations of domestic violence leveled by Amber Heard had destroyed his career. When the allegations were made, Depp told the court, "When they were circling the globe, telling people I was a drunken, cocaine-fueled menace who beat women, suddenly in my 50s, it's over. You're done. No matter the outcome of this trial, the second those accusations were made against me, and they metastasized as fodder for the media, I lost," he said. "I lost, and I'll carry that for the rest of my life." Depp's courtroom examination of his marriage, which will now be turned over to Heard's lawyers for cross-examination, had earlier reached a climax as jurors in Fairfax, Virginia, saw a photograph of the actor's partially severed finger. Depp testified that Heard became enraged while filming one of the Pirates of the Caribbean franchise films in Australia and threw a bottle of vodka at him, severing the top of his finger. April 26, 2022. Following deep days of testimony, Dr. Shannon Curry, a clinical and forensic psychologist hired by Johnny Depp's legal team, was called to the stand on April 26 and testified that she had diagnosed Heard with borderline personality disorder and histrionic personality disorder. Dr. Curry's diagnosis, which she described as two sides of the same coin, came after reviewing multiple sources including testing, Heard's past medical records, the actress' self-report, and 2 meetings with the Aquaman star. Dr. Curry described personality as the way we think, we feel, and we act that make us who we are. Thus, a personality disorder, she said, is some sort of dysfunction in those enduring traits. When it comes to histrionic personality disorder, Dr. Curry said that the hallmarks include an overly dramatic presentation, drama and shallowness, a need to always be the center of attention, and a quick shift between emotions. As for borderline personality disorder, Dr. Curry explained that it's characterized by instability in personal relationships, emotions, behavior, sense of self and identity, as well as emotional reactivity, all of which is driven by this underlying terror of abandonment. People with the disorder, Dr. Curry said, make desperate attempts to keep people from abandoning them, using behaviors that are very extreme and concerning to the people around them when they do so. Borderline personality disorder causes people to start relationships very intensely before turning negative. April 27, 2022. Christian Carino, Depp's former talent agent, remotely attended the trial on April 27, saying he believed Depp lost the Six Pirates film, a sequel to 2017's Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales, due to Heard's allegations against him. It was reported in 2019 that Pirates writer Ted Elliott and Chernobyl creator Craig Mazin were working on a new film in the franchise, with Jerry Bruckheimer returning as producer. Depp testified earlier this week that Disney severed ties with him in 2018 in response to Heard's allegations of abuse, which Carino believed was a direct result of Heard's allegations against him. May 16, 2022. On Monday afternoon, Johnny Depp's lawyer began cross-examining Amber Heard, attempting to undermine Heard's claim that Depp physically assaulted her numerous times. Depp's attorney, Camille Vasquez, presented a series of photos of Heard taken shortly after alleged incidents of violence. Heard did not appear to have any bruises or other physical marks in the photos. "You should see what it looked like under the makeup," Heard responded. Heard completed her direct testimony earlier on Monday, saying that she ultimately decided to leave Depp because she feared she would not survive the relationship. When it was her turn to begin cross-examination, Vasquez noted that Depp has not made eye contact with Heard since the trial began more than a month ago. She then played audio from one of the couple's final conversations in July 2016, in which Depp said, "You will not see my eyes again. As far as I know, he can't look at me," Heard said. Vasquez also questioned Heard about the lack of contemporaneous medical records proving the abuse. Heard testified that she did not seek medical help after Depp allegedly raped her with a bottle during a 2015 trip to Australia. "I didn't want to tell anybody," she explained. Heard's attorneys presented a series of photos showing marks on her arms, as well as bruises on her face and hairline, over the course of 3 days of direct examination. Vasquez also pressed Heard on her claim that she donated her $7 million divorce settlement to 2 charities, Children's Hospital Los Angeles and the American Civil Liberties Union. Earlier in the trial, the ACLU's general counsel testified that the organization had only received $1.3 million of the $3.5 million pledge, including $500,000 from an account linked to Elon Musk, who dated Amber after her divorce from Johnny. We are nearing the end of our video, but before we proceed, we would like to ask you to please like and subscribe to our YouTube channel at www.youtube.com/c/YouWannaWatch2022 and follow us on our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/YouWannaWatch. Any support you provide us will help us provide you with more and better content. Okay, now back to the story. Camille Vasquez and Johnny Depp relationship. Camille rose to internet celebrity status after rumors circulated that she was dating her client Johnny Depp. However, sources close to the lawyer have told TMZ that this is all rumor and has no basis in fact. Many people assume they were a couple based on their interactions in court, but these rumors were always false. In one clip, a fan created a montage of their court interactions set to a romantic audio backdrop. Vasquez was asked about the speculations when she left Fairfax County Circuit Courthouse. The people want to know, are you dating Johnny Depp? It's all over the internet. Can you set the record straight, yes or no? One member of the paparazzi said. The lawyer didn't offer an answer and instead politely laughed off the question before waving to some of the fans waiting outside the building. Contrary to the social media buzz, Vasquez has been in a serious relationship for several months, according to TMZ. June 2, 2022, a Virginia jury ruled that actor Amber Heard defamed ex-husband Johnny Depp in a widely watched 6-week trial that featured explicit and graphic evidence and testimony detailing the former Hollywood couple's soured relationship. The jury also ruled in favor of Heard in some aspects of her countersuit against Depp. The jury awarded Depp $15 million in damages from Heard. The panel awarded Heard $2 million in damages. What do you think about Johnny Depp's lawsuit against Amber Heard? Are you happy with the outcome? Did we miss anything or anyone that you think should have been included? Let us know your thoughts by writing a comment on this video. If you're interested in our other videos, just hover over the videos and just press play. Until next time, watchers, thank you for watching our video.